This video is gonna be an important life lesson. I'm gonna teach you how to manage more than two holes on a hard surface and how to make them behave. Let's go. Alright, so let's drop a cylinder here and change the number of verts here to 16. I don't think we need more than this. We're gonna be running sub D on it. And then R control, rotate it, go to edit mode and control R, right, to add some loops. I'm going a bit faster, it's not really for, absolute beginners, but if you're a beginner, we have a fantastic course for you, which is called Hard Surface Accelerator. We have thousands of students who enrolled into it and they absolutely love it. You can check the testimonials on our website. The course is superb. It will teach you everything you need to know about hard surface in literally a few days. And you're going to learn, the menus, the tools, hard surface workflow, how to model, how to block out, how to detail, how to render. You're going to learn all the things you need and none of the fluff. So this course is very well structured and it delivers. So go ahead, snatch the course, and if you click on the link in the video description, you're gonna get a nice discount. So I'll see you there. Now going back to our video, I need some water. I just woke up, it's like 3:50 in the morning. My voice is still waking up as well. Anyway, we don't need these, right? So we can nuke them. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to edit mode, Alt Z, then B, select all these in the middle, and we're gonna go to select and check or deselect. And now we're gonna use hard ups, so Q and go to circle and scroll down to, that menu, okay? So you can easily connect them, right? This is really important. You wanna easily connect these. Now, before we do anything, and by the way, if you don't have hard ups, go ahead and get it. It's a fantastic add-on. If you're not using add-ons in Blender, you're doing it wrong. So go ahead and get it. The link is in the video description as well. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to R and inset it, right? And we're gonna delete this. We don't need these faces, okay? So now we need to connect this. So, go out of this Alt Z thing and we're gonna use edit multi-tool. Now you could use technically Nsolve, but if you don't have Nsolve, and honestly, I'm probably not gonna be using Nsolve, you can go to Q menu, mesh tools and edit mesh tool and then press J and you can use the tool here. So click, drag and click and you can just simply very easily connect these verts. Just don't do anything stupid because if you do, you're gonna have to start over, okay? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, see, I fucked up here. Let's just press space to approve this and connect this like this with machine tools. So click, shift click and 1. And if you don't have machine tools, again, go ahead and get it. Like seriously, when I hear people working without add-ons, it's like, I don't know, going to work on foot. What is wrong with you people? And we're almost done. So it's actually the same speed as if you were doing it with Nsolve, to be honest. No difference for this one. Nsolve could be actually pretty good for some cleanup. Okay, approve this. Now I think we good to here. Now we need to nuke some of these faces. So let's go to Alt Z and edit mode, face mode, right? B. Come on, Alt Z. There we go. B, and we're gonna select these and these. All right, X and faces. Boom. And we're left with this. All right, peachy. So now we can array this with hard ups, and hard ups array is really cool. Q and array, right? X, and then just array this and press 1, and it's gonna snap. Okay, peachy. Now we need a new pipe because if you have a lot of holes, you need a lot of pipes. Do you know what I mean? So some people are gonna get offended again. It is so misogynistic. OMG. Let's make a post on Reddit. Please do, because we could use a promotion. Anyway, let's just grab this and nuke these faces. Man, my voice is going again. Jesus. S, X and scale it, and we're going to subdivide it like Control 3, maybe even more than this. We're going to be running shrink wrap on this, right? On this main mesh. And when you're running shrink wrap, you want to run it maybe 2 levels below the mesh you shrink wrapping to. So this one should be properly subdivided, Also, it might be a good idea to just, slap some. In this case, there will be no stretching, but it's a usually good idea to have an evenly spaced mesh in terms of quads if you're running sub D, otherwise you're gonna get stretching, right? Anyway, Let's just grab this and let's apply a sub D here as well. But before we do this, let's actually shrink wrap it, okay? So let's go here and deform and shrink wrap, and we're going to shrink wrap it to this mesh, boom. And now we can hide this base mesh. And before we actually do that, let's increase the number of sub D to like 4, okay? All right. And now we can smooth it. So shade smooth, right? This one. Okay, boom. And look at this. It's a perfectly smooth mesh. Now, if you're going to apply a sub D to it, it's gonna be a bit problematic because we're gonna get stretching on these edges here and pulling in here. So we need to finish the mesh first. Now, what I was thinking to make it more fun is to, kind of array this along a curve, which in Vanilla Blender requires PhD in math, but with Hardops it's really easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a curve, and we could actually do it with a plane. So let's grab a plane and let's go here to edit mode and just shift 1. And then we're going to extrude it on x-axis and then up here, and maybe again somewhere here, and we can misalign it just for fun, right? Like this, okay? So you're gonna get this curve here, boom. And so let's actually make this a little bit less, more, there we go, okay, more smooth, right, peachy. So now this is a mesh, but we need to convert it into a curve, which is really easy with Hardops. You just go to Q menu, you go to curve extract and press X, and now you got a curve, you see, peachy, right? Now, there's an issue here because we have curve and this, the plane in the same place here, right? You see that? So if I select it, yeah, so we need to nuke the plane just in case, we're gonna select by mistake the plane, because that's a mesh. So let's hide it, right? You can hide it. And now make sure you just have a curve, boom. So now select the pipe, shift select the curve, and go to Hardops. Click on this curve smart modifier, and now we need to change the axis to probably X or something. There we go. And then we can, continue with the arraying. So let's go here, click on the mesh Q, and go to modifiers array, and just simply, scroll up. And Bob's your uncle. Now let's apply this, right? And then we're gonna go to edit mode and press 3 to clean it with machine tools. And if you don't have machine tools, you're fired. And then we're good to go. So now we can just, let's nuke this curve here in the middle. Now we can subdivide it, Control 1 and Bob's uncle, or Control 2, right? Now we're gonna have to remove the faces here because Boolean created the faces, so that nuke them, right? And we're good to go. If you notice, this shading here is not super perfect because now we subdivided it. You see this bulging on the holes? Holes usually bulge, you know what I mean? So you need to slap them in place for them to behave. So let me show you how to do it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab this curve here in a minute, right? This curve, and we're going to duplicate it, so Shift D and hide it. So one of them is gonna be a backup. And let's grab this one and Q and curve extract. And we're going to increase the number of segments here, so just scroll up. And what you wanna do is you wanna more or less, right, create a cylinder of a similar size, and this should be fine. Now we're gonna run sub D on it, but in order to do that, we need to convert it to mesh. So Control A and visual geometry to mesh. And then let's grab these and extend them here, right? And the same here. And this one I think is fine. Okay, cool. So now let's smooth it, right? And let's subdivide it with Control 3 and maybe add one more subdivision here. And now we're gonna grab, let's just grab this one, the one that we tried to, there we go. Let's add another shrink wrap. And let's shrink wrap it to this pipe, boom, right? All right, so with this done, let's hide this pipe and see how we're looking. Click this one, go to Mudcup, right? And let me see. And Bob's your uncle, perfect shading. And that's how you make multiple holes behave. Now, because we're running Hardops and we have automatic modifier sorting, what you can do is you can apply solidification to it. So Q, go to modifiers and solidify, and you can, solidify it inwards, and you can even press R to nuke the inner rim. Yeah, so you're gonna get just these kind of like, you know, like panels. Yeah, and on top of this, in order to make it behave even better, you can run bevel on it. So just run a bevel on it, right? And there you go. And you got a perfectly shaded hard surface pipe with multiple holes running on it. And that's what you call professional hole management. That's it for this video, guys. And like I said in the beginning, if you're interested in learning hard surface, you should definitely enroll into our hard surface course, the Hard Surface Accelerator, which will teach you everything you need to know in no time. And you're gonna be able to create your own models and have a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.